Hi, welcome. This is the energy of today, August 29th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, August 29th? What does the viewer need to see and hear for today, August 29th? Okay, what is the energy for today, August 29th, please? Okay, interesting. Okay, so first one out, you have support. Is there a struggle in that sense of needing to see something different, or maybe help putting down some kind of walls, or the sense of being sheltered? This is very much this kind of card of healing. Healing from things that maybe have held you back in the past. It's letting you know that you have help, maybe within the community, maybe within friends, family, whatever that might be, okay? And I do feel like there's that sense of maybe falsehoods that you're getting over, okay? And then the other card that came out is the recognize. So this is about divine timing. Are you somewhat seeing all the signs or messages that you're getting as far as those kind of things that tell you that you're on the right path? Whether it could be something that is like an animal crossing your path, or a bird, or seeing the same thing over and over. Whatever this is, it's telling you it's divine timing. It's telling you you're in this place where you can maybe recognize things, and so maybe this is new for you, okay? And then you have the awaken your vulnerability. So this is about having true feelings without fear. We've been taught for so long that perhaps with love there's fear associated with love, but there's really isn't. These are things that you should be able to feel on a vulnerable level, and don't have any kind of insecurity or shyness, or maybe a feeling of being threatened, whatever that might be for you. You also have it's a no. So are you having a difficult time ending something? This is you maybe knowing that you need to move forward with something, but maybe there's just something that you've held on to and it's very hard to let go of. Is this the way of thinking? Is this the way of being for yourself? This is also that sense, maybe relationships ending, whatever the case, or maybe even a job, whatever the case. It's almost as if you're being guided to maybe pay attention to your feelings. Now that I see the cards up, it's almost as if you've got to pay attention to the feelings that you're having in order for you to really move towards that thing that you want, whatever that might be. Maybe it's that new job, that new home, just a healthier way of you, maybe shedding all the old paradigms, the way of thinking in the past. This is really following what you truly desire, but maybe your feelings are somewhat blocked and you just don't know which road to take or which way to go. So if you're working on a business or something with money, I feel like you have a rewarding opportunity ahead of you. Maybe you're a little scared that you won't make enough, in the new job that you want to go towards, but you definitely will be. It's really that kind of energy of really taking action and really prepare for your success, okay? But perhaps maybe you're just not feeling like it's going to go in the right direction, or you just don't know how to go the distance. With the awaken your vulnerability, this is really tapping into your intuition. Really, that's definitely what that means. It's the feelings that you feel. So this is where you sort of listen to your heart and just sort of go in the direction that your heart wants to go. So let's see, at the top of the deck you have temper your criticism. So are you needing to not pass judgment on others, or maybe someone else has been judging you? It could be vice versa. Once you do this and you settle and you don't really go towards like the drama stuff and the gossipy things and the things that are just trying to steer you in the wrong direction, you control it and you have peace. peace instead of having like anxiousness and that feeling of maybe things not going well, you know. And then you have at the bottom of the deck, and this is the underlying energy, which is what the reading is about. It's breaking addiction. So wow, you know, you could be addicted to a lot of different things: shopping, um, goodness, drugs, alcohol, just following bad things, you know. So this is that time to break free from those patterns. And it could be very hard because you've got to take some masks off here, is what it feels like, and see things honestly and authentically and move yourself out of things that are not good, okay? So take it as it resonates for you today. I am going to go a little deeper and see what these mean for you guys. So welcome. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave me your comments. Hopefully you're all doing well and staying healthy in the mind frame, because there's just a lot of stuff going on in the world, guys. It could really distract you. So what is you have support? So are you struggling to end that addiction? Are you maybe, you know, maybe you're seeing counseling. Maybe you finally like threw in the white towel. I said red, I'm sorry. Maybe you threw in the white towel to finally surrender and heal yourself, okay? Let's see here. You can't control others, so you can't tell them when to heal or when to get help. It's like you have to come to that on your own conclusion. You have support. What does this mean, please? And perhaps maybe you've been in a place where you felt unheard, or you know, things were not happening in the way that you might have expected them to be. You have the Three of Cups and the Moon. So headed towards some sort of celebration, some kind of maybe gathering or reunion, maybe a family reunion. Maybe this is a reunion with a loved person, because I do feel you worry about this. With the Moon, I get the feeling of worry, or perhaps maybe things are changing for you, so that you can celebrate, so that you can come together and connect, okay? Let's see here. You have the Hermit as well. So it's really this kind of energy that is sort of pulling you in towards a whole new journey, something that could be spiritual. Perhaps you've had some kind of time to really isolate yourself and really think about things. Maybe you've been isolated for too long and it's time to get into the groove of things, especially if you've healed from, you know, with the ending card. I feel like maybe you've had difficult relationships or difficult jobs, or maybe even difficult family connections. I feel like this is where you're maybe thought about it for a long time, how to break free from something like this. Perhaps you held a lot of fear with the Moon card there, but I do feel like that is something that is changing for you, allowing change in your life. Maybe, you know, soaking in the vulnerabilities. In other words, getting rid of the fear. In the very beginning, I told you love is really associated with fear, for whatever reason I do not know. And they said, as I said that, they said it's unconditional love has no strings, and so it's very rare for us. So we don't trust in our dreams, is what's happening here. But it's trying to flip side. It's trying to it's like the dark side has been sort of ruling us for so long that it's trying to sort of balance. It's trying to flip so everything's balanced, and we sort of believe in ourselves. We believe in change. We believe in our dreams, and really believe in your logic and intuition. So there's definitely that sense of traveling and perhaps going towards something new. Okay, what is the Hermit? And perhaps you've been thinking about this a long time. And you know what I feel, what I see is just somebody who's maybe thinking on a more conscious level, spiritual level, you know. Definitely twin flames have this kind of theme where you can just sort of communicate telepathically. And all of us as twin flames, we do sort of connect on the twin flame consciousness. So it's almost as if, are you waking up to that consciousness, or the fact that you can leave the fear at the door? Let's see, what's the Hermit? But you see, you've spent a lot of time thinking about it. So there's the Judgment, and there is the Hierophant. And as these two come out, my little throat starts itching now. So is there something you need to say? Mm. Okay, so you got the Judgment. I think you've released. What I think you released is the inability to get out of addictions, the inability to get out of a stagnant situation, the inability to maybe move on your thoughts, the things that you didn't want to believe, or you have dreams but you don't believe in them. That's what I feel with the Judgment. It's like you've surrendered to that so that you can have that second chance. You can sort of have that phoenix rising from the ashes kind of feeling where you were beat down. It's like you're coming back to life. Okay. And with the Hierophant here, it speaks of changes, it speaks of commitments, marriages. It speaks of maybe, if you're going towards like a job that's maybe you feel it's out of your league. It's almost like going to work for a bigger corporation rather than a small one. But it's almost like you have to hold the key and know which direction to go. With the Hierophant, I feel like maybe you've mastered something. Um, and it feels like it's something that for a long time you procrastinated moving. Okay, moving towards that dream. Letting go of fear so that you can dream and manifest. Okay, what is the Moon? What is the Moon, please? What is the Moon? Throughout this whole year, they've been telling me money will get better. Okay, if you're struggling with money, it's gonna get better, guys. Things are things are working under the surface that you don't see. Um, yeah, and they're gonna change, and it's gonna get easier. Okay, so hang tight there if you're struggling. For some of you, you got the Ten of Swords, stagnant. Not knowing when to change, not knowing how things are gonna change, not knowing when to take action. You got the Six of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, and see, that's that gain. It's almost like you've been stuck in something and it hasn't changed, but you've wanted to take action in it, and you sort of have to sit there until the cycle concludes, and then you can get out of it. There is success there. There is recognition. There is that sense of victory and triumph over maybe things not changing for a long time, staying in the same patterns. They're changing for you. And with the Four of Pentacles, it's like hang on there, meaning hang on and don't give up, because there is that sense of abundance coming in. Some kind of maybe even for some of you, maybe it's an inheritance or a big lump of money coming in your way. Okay, and so what is the Three of Cups? What is the Three of Cups? So I feel like this is really telling you, don't be scared of living out your dreams. And if your dreams have sort of been put on hold for a long time, I do feel you will get the opportunity to make them happen. Okay, Three of Wands. I'm sorry, Three of Cups. Three of Cups, please. What is the Three of Cups? So you have the Strength card. So something has been giving you that kind of energy to pull forward, to let go of things. Maybe your free will, taking over your free will. This is really where you have some kind of knowledge backing you. Also, in that sense of spirit, that sense of the struggles have made you harder, resilient. Okay, give me one for the Strength card and the Three of Cups. So there's a strong urge to go into that connection, into that reunion or that happiness. Okay, you got the Nine of Cups, and that's what I'm feeling. It's like you just got this strong hold. That Three of Cups, it's that wish fulfillment. Is that you coming together with your person, your twin flame, your soulmate? Is that what that is? Is that what you're holding on to? And it really does feel like someone has to do the work before it can be attained. So maybe that work had to do a lot with getting some kind of balance and aligning together. Okay. Let's see here. There is a new path there. I do feel there's a lot of things that need to go with this card right here. You have support in that sense of going through these changes. You should be able to contact your friends or family. And if you find yourself in a position where no one helps you and you help everybody else, that's really where, there's no reciprocity. So maybe this is where you clean house as well. Okay. So what is the recognize divine timing? So Eight of Swords, don't worry about it. Don't worry about if things haven't quite happened for you, or maybe you feel like too worried to manifest things. In other words, there's something that you want with this. I feel it's a reunion with the Three of Cups. You want to come together either with this person or with this state of being happy and balanced. Um, and perhaps maybe you're worried that you just don't know when it's going to come. Do you feel like it's sort of out of reach and you can't sort of have it anymore? The Two of Coins there, are you wrestling with yourself as far as having to let something go in order so you can go forward with another thing or another person? What is the Two of Pentacles? Are you having two different relationships, or are you just put on this place where you just can't balance yourself in this situation? Let's see, Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. What is the Eight of Swords? The Eight of Swords, please. What is the Eight of Swords? So the Death card. And what is the Queen of Swords? What is the Queen of Swords? So the Seven of Cups. That's the person that keeps you in fear or maybe delusional, and you sort of have to get outside of that, okay? And then the Eight of Cups. See, you got to sort of get outside of that. You sort of have to walk away from it. I do feel like this is a transformation for whoever this is. Is this you? Is this your person? And they're making me pull out this card again, this card of addictions. Have you been placed in this place of addictions for a long time, sort of to cover up and sort of not have to deal with things, so you've kept yourself numb? Is it time for you to wake up and rise out of that, guys? Whatever this might be, remember, it could be negative thinking, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be shopping, it could be gossiping, it could be just not paying attention to the truth. There is so much going on here, so it's a transformation for that. Maybe this is you or your person. Maybe they're opting out on maybe letting go of this, not opting out, but maybe they opt out before, but now it's almost like they're making the move to move out of something and give a new opportunity. Maybe that you just had two different people you're weighing on, or two different situations, two jobs, whatever this is. It's just too much, okay? But the good thing about it is that you're coming out of that Eight of Swords energy where you think you can't do it, where you feel trapped. And I think that is the sobering thing of that addiction, is you're letting it go so you can be sober, to have clarity and have clarity and judgment and be able to move in the direction that you want. And I don't think that you want to stay in a place where it's cold and betrayed and maybe a little bit manipulated, okay? So let's see. What is awaken your vulnerability? So there's love there. Look at that Nine of Wands. So in this period that you've been in, got the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Magician. So what I feel with that Nine of Wands, you've been in this sort of period of maybe not being able to focus on your new manifestation, the new career, the new relationship, the thing that just sort of you had to really fight for, and you sort of have to lay down some barriers to be able to get through maybe a wall that you built for yourself. Maybe others sort of made you sort of create this wall. But what it's speaking of is resilience. It's that last fight. It's like just when you think they're going to lose, you're going to lose, and all of a sudden you win. So I feel like that is really that kind of energy of you still got to fight in you, okay? And I do see this person has this fight because you got the Knight of Wands, the Four of Wands, and the Magician. You're starting over. Perhaps this is somebody who is maybe allowing themselves to feel vulnerable about you now, because they were masking it before with all their, either the negative thinking, the depression, the alcohol, the drugs, the over shopping, maybe money, whatever that was for them or for you. It's almost as if they're sort of making a comeback, guys. Wow. So yeah, that's what it feels like. You're getting this opportunity to either move into the place that you want, maybe work or home, This is the devotion card. This is a partnership card as far as marriage, okay? Maybe business partners, maybe meeting that business partner that you've been looking for. I do feel there's an offer coming here, guys, with the Knight of Wands. This is action. Someone is taking action toward you. This person is walking into your life. They're not walking away. Okay, so wow. And perhaps maybe it is an offer of reunion or a union as far as marriage. Maybe this is that job you've been waiting for, but you have the power to manifest it there with the Magician as well. Okay, so it's almost like you have to open up to your true feelings to know which direction you want to go. That's what they're saying there. So it's a no. What is it's a no? What is it's a no, please? Um, Being somewhat complacent and stagnant and sort of feeling like you're not alive, you know, sort of blah. So this is where you charge out. You charge out like a bat out of hell, really, with this Chariot. This is fast action. This is victory. This is success. This is also somebody who is independent and also is free in that sense of maybe free to roam around and do whatever you want. Maybe free as far as the divorce, being free, you know. There's really balance there, guys. And then the Two of Wands. So you're free to roam and to do the things that maybe you put on that back burner, the things that might have been somewhat delayed in your life. But yet you still plan for them. You still want them to happen. So maybe this is also that place where with the no, it's don't stay in that sort of stagnant kind of place where you keep delays holding you back. What is the Two of Wands? Two of Wands, okay. And then the Chariot, please. The Chariot. What is the Chariot? So perhaps you're learning your core values as far as what do you want to do for you. And see, there's that Page of Pentacles that I feel as far as learning. Learning to say no. Maybe you've carried a lot for a lot of people. Feeling responsible. You might, for some of you, you've had to take care of someone who might have been either sick or mentally ill or some kind of narcissistic tendency, okay? And it's almost like you were held there by guilt. And that's hard. That's a hard one, guys. But I feel that whoever this is, they sort of know that you can be manipulated with those kind of things. And so they played at you, if that makes sense, okay? But I think whoever this is, they're learning to put the foot down and say no, okay? Let's see, you got the Five of Pentacles, and this is clarifying the Two of Wands. The Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so this is somebody with the masculine energy here. The Sun is somebody who's healed, someone who is seeing the consciousness. Maybe this is your twin recognizing that you are their soul person, you know. I do feel like this is masculine energy healing enough to maybe go towards that person or that place that makes them grounded, okay? I do feel for a long time with the Two of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, maybe you put things in that place where everything that was good for you was put on the back burner, and then maybe you went forward with the things that really were not healthy for you. There's a change here, guys, is what I'm trying to tell you. And someone is saying no to something negative, and that's the best way I can tell you. So perhaps this is something that's coming towards you, because I do feel like this is energy that's coming towards you. And the Sun is telling you everything's going to be okay. You are blessed. You are protected. You are healthy, okay? So maybe this is somebody who is getting healthy on the mind, on the mindset, okay? I want to know, how does the story end for today? You have the Chariot again. Fast action. Things are going to start coming faster. From a place of being with the Ten of Swords, the Eight of Swords energy, big transformations happening, okay? Money struggles will go away. Relationships, I think that's your responsibility to really stand up and say no for those negative relationships, okay? What else, please? The Judgment, and we had the Judgment in this reading as well, in that with that deck. So the Phoenix rising out of the ashes is what I see. Rebirth, happy, second chances. Okay, this is a time of second chances. The things that you didn't go forward with and have been stagnant because of fear, whether it's moving towards that lover, whether it's fear of moving to that job or to that home, whatever that is, okay? This is a general reading, so you have to sort of take it as it resonates for you. You got the Seven of Wands, and it sort of flew out in reverse. I do feel like you're somewhat starting to stand up for yourself. If you fall back and you think that you're not going to be successful or anything like that, it just could be part of that ego that's still trying to latch onto you. But I see you standing up and fighting back for something, okay? Whether this is you or your person, okay? And then you got the choice to make here, and I do feel you have help along the way. I think you have help from your twin because your twin has never quite left you. And then the World, so travel, movement, ending cycles, new beginnings, that sense of learning, having all your skills around you, you know, learning everything. A lot of things to be said also, they say. So let's see here. What can you show me with this deck as far as the karmic cycle here that they've been on? What is it? This one as well. The karmic cycle. The karmic cycle, please. What is the karmic cycle here, please? Okay, this one. And it's funny because it flipped over, and how funny, I saw it flip over, but whatever you lacked on, see, this is the room. Whatever you lacked on, it's getting turned around. The tables are turning. So this is telling me you lacked intimacy. You lacked the sense of closure, the sense of maybe vulnerability. But see, it's sort of reversed. So I think that feeling is gone. Maybe you held on to things and didn't voice things and didn't take actions, and it could have been because you were listening to the wrong crowd or the wrong thing or something like that. But look at that. Remember, Fortune, and then this one is here. It's about rebirth, regeneration. It's very much a transformation. And then the surprise. This is a gift that's coming to you. Yeah, wow. So maybe a gift of intimacy, guys. And then waiting. So wait for it, because it is coming. Don't give up. This is pretty much what they're saying with that card. And the sweetheart, and then the death. So a transformation, going towards that sweetheart, that thing that you truly want. Maybe it's a relationship being revisited, okay? So let's see here. Let's see. How do they continue to manifest this for themselves today? How do they continue to manifest? Okay, so I'm going to take that one. And these here, so it says, bliss is worth creating, from, for, and from. So yeah, and then light in the unexpected. Everything that's been dark for us for so long, all it takes is that one spark of light and it changes everything. And that light is contagious. Okay, so changes, a lot of changes, guys. Prepare. The end of the year, it's gonna be rocky, but it's allowing changes to happen. Nourish the sacred feminine, so really honoring yourself, okay, staying true to yourself, divine femmes. And then prosperity sisters are happiness and joy. So yeah, I do feel prosperity. You're gonna hit this level of prosperity, and it's gonna be like, wow, I can't believe it's this good. I hope you guys can hear me better. I sort of try to change the settings again. I know that YouTube really they shadow banned me, which is really odd because I'm not telling you guys anything bad. I'm telling you positive things, and I just don't think they want people helping you to realize that your potential, you know, guys, because you guys are royal. You guys, I've told you this before, we're all these beautiful creatures that God created, and we've sort of been smothered in the darkness, but like I said, that light is contagious. So I hope you can hear me, really. Finish what you started. See, there's something there important, and now it's time to complete it, okay? Is that the twin flame journey? Brothers and sisters, to get along with others, see the love and the best within them. Very nice. And then love heals fear. The power of your love can help bullies and angry people to be less afraid. And typically fear causes people to be afraid, and it causes them to be mean and bullies and stuff like that, okay? So I do feel like that one is important. Okay, so let's see here. What is the message here, please? What is the message here? Okay, so happiness. Yes, you will go into that happy place, okay? And then courage. So needing that ounce of courage to move you forward. Okay, and what is the message here, please? What is the message here, please? What is the message? Okay, so very nice. New beginnings. You may not see it, but you can feel it. And I can definitely feel the changes coming, guys. You are whole. You lack nothing. You have everything. Yes, you do. Okay, if you keep your mindset on that you have everything, you will keep getting more and more and more. And what is the daily affirmation here, please? The daily affirmation. What is this one? Okay, so let's see here. It says, today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good. I feel good and I am good. I'm a good person. So yes, you are. Always. Oh, sorry guys, that was me. I'm just trying to reach for these cards. What is the angel message here, please? The angel message for the viewer. What's the angel message here? Angel message, please. Success. Yes, very nice. You will have success in whatever this is, okay? Very nice. Get more information. Always research your own information, guys. And don't stop. Whatever this is, don't stop. You're going to get it. Remember, lots of things are happening below, on the surface of things. Below the surface of things, and you just can't see them yet. But there's big changes coming. I want to know, for humanity, guys, for humanity, they said, what is the abundance message here? The abundance message. So love, it says divine source is the idea that no person, place, or thing is your salvation. Only love itself. Okay, so very nice. Love is your salvation, guys. Faith. So miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I can imagine. And this sounds like this is where either masculine or divine femme or divine masculine had to heal and allow love to come in to heal them. Okay. Okay, so I just want to know. Let's use this one. What is the message that pertains to this reading, please? What is the message that pertains to this reading here? What can you show me, please? What can you show me? Okay, so those two. Okay, so they say the wheel of karma. Karma, dharma, destined, inevitable, cause and effect, divine intervention, cycles, luck, fortune, rise and fall, circumstance. We're in this place of the old color guard is leaving, guys. If they really are, you'll begin to see signs pretty soon. Dice, gamble, taking a risk, luck, playing games, chances are, roll with it, random results, win and lose, uncertain outcome, playing the game, potential, fate, what happens next. And that's where we're at. We're sort of like, what's going to happen? Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's close it out today with the Kuan Yin, please. What's the Kuan Yin for today? What is the Kuan Yin? Kuan Yin. As a consciousness, we should always be praying for peace, love, and all that kind of stuff. It gives you more of it, okay? So this one right here, it says, you are one of a kind. Your own path will never be exactly the same as anyone else's. The type of frequency you hold is as individual as your fingerprints. That uniqueness cannot ever be taken from you, co-opted by another, or compromised in any way. Relish your uniqueness and share it lovingly, freely, joyfully, and within the world. Very nice. There's 3, and I'm going to read them. So this one as well. It's never too late. And someone was asking about time in here. It's never too late. If you have forgotten who you are, know that your true self has not gone away. You never will. Underneath every layer of conditioning, under all the twisting and turning and trying to fit in some shape to please others, your true self remains true, ready, and waiting to rise up in an original gorgeousness and glory, excuse me. It is never too late for you to choose to be you. Yeah, and that's what's happening. We need to be more authentic. And then this one here, and these could really be different for different people. Magic of the moon to manifest. Just as the light of the moon ebbs and flows, all things happen according to timing that believes the greater garden of life. How short lived the garden would seem if all the flowers bloomed at once, and then it was over. As the next moon grows full, set your intention. Your time for blossoming is near. So very nice. Things will start blossoming for you guys. So thank you so much for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm hoping that I don't get any kind of buffering today. Keeping my fingers crossed. Sending prayers for you guys and sending a lot of love, much love to you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'll see you guys tomorrow.